What is going on, my future meta millionaires? It is your boy Terry Stonkers, and welcome to my channel, baby, by the dip. All right, guys, in today's video, we're going to go over an article that is out there on Reddit, and I got to give a shout out to my buddy William. He's from a moderator from the Facebook group. He sent me all this information, and we just got to give credit to where it's due. So, hope you're all ready for today's video. If you are, smash thumbs up, leave a comment down below. So, baby, let's go. Here's this article out on Reddit, and it's by Reply Sad 1732. So thank you for posting this. Now this is on the Permian Basin, and you know, Torchlight is from the Oro Grande. But we still want to see what they have to say here about the Permian Basin because it's all relevant to the oil. So let's watch this interview here that Liz Clayman has here on Fox Business News.
170,000 daily barrels of Russian oil that were coming in, but are now banned from the U.S. markets. Let's take it to Pecos, Texas.
So right there it's saying 70 billion barrels of oil are banned from Russia coming into the United States. So this is going to be very interesting.
Where Lauren Simonetti is on site at one of the largest oil fields in the world. What are they saying, Lauren?
Well, I asked the Texas drillers about that Senator Warren proposal and Senator Whitehouse proposal, and they said, well, that means we have less capital to invest in the ground. In the end, that means less oil production. But Liz, you can probably hear how loud this active rig is behind me. So let's take a look. I want to show you the four wells back there. You can see the blue top, the white top, the red, the yellow. They are currently, those four wells, producing 10,000 barrels of production per day. They're taking that here at Tall City Exploration in Pecos, Texas.
Keep that in mind. Tall City Exploration. Keep that in mind. And we're going to show some stuff on them.
20,000 this year, Liz. At full blast, this operation requires 100 workers, 200 vendors. You can see those guys there. They're laying some of the...
So keep that in mind as well. For that operation, 100 workers and 200 vendors. So these are kind of the cost that's going to be associated with getting the oil up and into, you know, out of the oil from the ground and up to the barrel. So keep that in mind. That's a lot of, and you know, we're going to get into some other points here. It's interesting as well.
The pipe down. That's where they send the explosives that basically go through the rock. And you can see all these trucks that I'm surrounded by. Some are providing the water and the sand mixture. They call that the slurry for the fracking. Others provide the power and a lot of it. You can hear it. But Liz, it's such a tight job market right now. This company in the past 2 months has increased wages by 20%. These are...
So right there is another key point, guys. Wages have increased 20%. So I do think that this may have to be accounted for in the dividend calculation because if we're selling the land, maybe they're trying to put some of these costs into the final sale. I don't know. I just want to put all this information out there. I'm still very bullish on the dividend, don't get me wrong. But I think it could maybe take it down from some of those prices. But who knows? Our deal could be done. I just want to keep you up to date with what's going on here, at least in the Permian. We're in the Oro Grande, but still these similar costs are probably going to be very similar in my opinion.
Skilled workers, and they're American jobs, and we need more of them. And it's frustrating to hear
American jobs.
To hear when you talk to the U.S. producers, to hear that the White House right now is courting our foreign competitors to drill.
First of all, they're not green. They're going to produce it in a very unfriendly environmental way.
And there you can see we got Michael there. He's Tall City Exploration President and CEO.
It's going to be very bad for the environment. We're going to produce it much cleaner here, and it's right here, and it's good for America. It creates American jobs.
Yeah, and that's the thing, Liz. This stuff doesn't happen really fast. I mean, it's happening faster here where I am because I'm on private land in the state of Texas, in the Permian Basin, which extends to New Mexico. A lot of federal...
We like there that private land.
Land in New Mexico. So let's say Tall City takes them 10 days to pull a permit. That's 10 months on the federal land part. And then you got to think of the pipelines that underground are capturing all that oil and taking it to the refineries. It takes 4 years, Liz, to get approval for a pipeline. Back to you.
And keep in mind, I want people to understand something about a windfall profits tax. Sure, the oil companies are making more money right now, but in 2019, they were at $60 a barrel. And they weren't asking for bailouts. Okay, so it all kind of evens out, and windfall tax profits said, it's really not a sure thing that thing would ever get any serious consideration by.
All right. So I do want to go back and watch again the part where she talks about the federal land and private land, because it does talk about timing of things. And that could be what's causing the delays of our situation. Just kind of throwing that out there. So let's go back here. I think it was around the 2-minute mark.
Yeah, and that's the thing, Liz. This stuff doesn't happen really fast. I mean, it's happening faster here where I am because I'm on private land.
So there we go. We got to make sure that we are on private land, because we don't want to be on federal, because that's what we're going to see. Private land is good. So let's hear what you have to say again on that. Real quick, 2 minutes.
Yeah, and that's the thing, Liz. This stuff doesn't happen really fast. I mean, it's happening faster here where I am because I'm on private land in the state of Texas, in the Permian Basin, which extends to New Mexico. A lot of federal land in New Mexico. So let's say Tall City takes them 10 days to pull a permit. That's 10 months on the federal land part. And then you got to think of the pipelines that underground are capturing all that oil and taking it to the refineries. It takes 4 years, Liz, to get approval for a pipeline. Back to you.
And keep in mind,
So there it is, man. Big difference between private and federal right there. I want to make sure that we are definitely on the private. All right, so here is the website, tallcityexploration.com. And you can go to their website here, check out the team. That is the team that was in that interview there with Fox Business News. You can see everything here. Also wanted to touch base on the current oil prices here. And WTI crude is at $109.30, and Brent crude is at $112.70. So what I'm going to do is, for my next video, I actually have a bunch of pictures that my buddy William from the Facebook group, one of the moderators, sent me a bunch of pictures, and I'm going to put it out there and just kind of put some music or something over it. And I want you guys to determine your opinion of the documents that was sent to me. And I think that'd be the best way to kind of display it, and you all can come up with your own opinion. I'm not going to make any comments on it. I'm going to let you all kind of take that information and run with it. It is pretty nice information, to say the least, but I want to see you guys look at those documents and make your own decisions from reading those documents. So all right, guys, that's going to be it for this video. Hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you smash thumbs up, leave a comment down below. Also, guys, go follow me on Twitter at TerryZ247. We are getting close to 2,000 followers. 19 away. Let's go. And you got to do it here for the hot meme. So let me deactivate the video. There we go. Do it for the hot meme there. When is the tendies? That's what we're looking for there. When tendies. So, all right, guys. I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace.